Ukrainians take captured Russian tank on joyride. Several Ukrainians have posted videos and photos of Russian soldiers abandoning their weapons and vehicles. A group of Ukrainian men took a Russian tank they captured for a joyride through the frozen field. The video of the act surfaced on social media on Wednesday and is now going viral amid the Russia-Ukraine war. The 24-second footage shows the group of men cheering on top of Russian tank during the high-speed ride. One of the men who filmed it on his mobile phone shouts, "We did it," and "Glory to Ukraine" in his native tongue. His friends, meanwhile, laugh and cheer. The video shows the military vehicle, identified as T-80 armored battle tank by Daily Mail, traversing through a snow-covered field in Kharkiv. Several Ukrainians have posted videos and photos of Russian soldiers abandoning their weapons and vehicles. They claim these were left by soldiers who were either captured or fled from the war. Some of the weaponry being posted by Twitter users includes a self-propelled howitzer, a command vehicle, and logistical trucks. An unmarked fighter was shot down over Chernihiv. A few hours ago, an unknown fighter bomber was shot down over Chernihiv as a result of an accurate hit of an anti-aircraft missile on the plane. It is known that as a result of a rocket hitting the plane, it was torn into several parts. However, the crew managed to eject. However, as a result of open fire from the ground. In the presented photographs and videos you can see the moment of the destruction of the aircraft. There are no identification marks on its fuselage, and therefore at the moment it remains unknown who exactly owns the downed military aircraft. However, its type remains unknown. However, it is known that 2 crew members left the plane. This indicates either the use of a combat training version of the aircraft, or a number of other combat aircraft. However, there are no official statements on this matter yet. According to a number of information resources, the plane was shot down from the Stinger portable anti-aircraft missile system, but so far there is no evidence of this and official confirmation. As you can see in the photographs, the crew of the aircraft ejected over the settlement. However, due to open fire from the ground, the crew members could not escape, although this would probably have made it possible to find out the circumstances of the incident. Ukrainian soldiers shoot down Russian helicopter. This is the shocking moment a Russian helicopter appears to go down in flames as it is downed in Ukraine. Footage from the front lines seems to show the aircraft soaring before it is targeted by Ukrainian weapons. In the clip, it can then be seen lighting up in flames as it pummels down, exploding in a fireball as it reaches the ground. The video has been widely shared on social media. Although it is unclear how the footage was captured, some on Twitter have suggested the clip was taken by a drone. It is not clear when or where the video was filmed, but investigative journalism group Bellingcat have geolocated the footage to have taken place in Kozyrovki in the Kiev Oblast, around 25 miles from Kiev. The group has been focusing on verifying footage from the conflict since it began on February 24th. The video was also shared by Kiev independent reporter Ilya Ponomarenko, and now has more than 21,000 likes. It appears the original video was shared by a Kiev resident on Facebook. A translation of the caption, in Ukrainian, seems to say the country's forces shot down a Russian combat helicopter, as aerial reconnaissance shares an operational video. "Glory to Ukraine," he adds. Users on social media have also speculated the helicopter is a Mi-24 Hind gunship, which was in use by Soviet forces from 1972. Ukraine uses 30 U.S. fighters, including F-35 and AWACS, in the war. Although NATO and U.S. forces, in particular, are not directly involved in Ukraine's hostilities and the war with Russia, Kiev is using all the resources of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization that do not violate its own and international agreements. BulgarianMilitary.com, citing a report by Air Force Magazine and Defense Express, learned that intelligence from American fighters was provided by NATO's eastern flank. The report said that the US and NATO air forces are conducting a series of tactical talks with their counterparts in the Ukrainian Air Force and providing data collected by the Airborne Warning and Control System, AWACS, in NATO's eastern airspace on the eastern flank. systems, etc. It is noted that this data is used to help the Ukrainian Air Force to compile an aerial photograph of what and where it flies. The U.S. Air Force is also exchanging data with Ukraine from sensors received from about 30 U.S. fighters, including the F-15, F-16, F-18, and F-35, which are conducting air patrol missions on NATO's eastern flank. It is noted that such aircraft can look far into Ukraine, the reports also said. At the same time, it is noted that the United States is not flying over the Black Sea to avoid potential escalation with Russia. On February 24, 2022, Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an invasion of Ukraine by Russian armed forces previously concentrated along the border.